Hello guys, Absolute Doors here, coming at you with another locals match, and in today's locals match, we are going to be playing my Red Purple Law versus Smoker. Now, this is going to be an interesting game because obviously both decks rely on removing the opponent's characters to kind of play the game, but obviously Red Purple Law does have to neg its Don to do what it wants to do, so we're going to see how this game is going to go, how it's going to play out, because this is kind of like my first real game with Red Purple Law after doing a bit of testing with it to see how I like the deck. And honestly, it's a cool deck. It's a very aggressive deck which rushes down your opponent very quick in OP04.5. It does get a lot of changes into OP05 though, but honestly this is going to be a fun game to play regardless. And obviously I'm against my mate Reese, who's on Smoker. Somehow always end up playing him at locals, and today we got him round 1. So let's see how this is going to go. So I was going first. I did just pass turn straight away because the only turn 1 play we have is Gordon, and he goes ahead and plays his Branu and adds a Kuzan while also milling another Kuzan. We go ahead and swing 5 into his life, trying to take some free life from him. Rest free to play a Heat. Now Heat is actually a very, very cool card where it says if you neg a Don, you go ahead and put 2k power onto him. So he's actually very, very strong. But we're going into the Smoker's turn now, and let's see what he's going to do. So he could go ahead and drop that 4-drop Kuzan, but it could leave him susceptible to losing it. But he does go ahead and swing 5 into my life. We did go ahead and take it, and he's going to go ahead and rest freed on to Kobe away the Heat. This is what I'm saying when it's like, oh, we both removed characters. Well, I lost my character there, which is a little upsetting. So let's see what we're going to do. We're going to swing that sweet 5 into his life there, trying to take some life from him again. He might choose to counter it because he is on 4 life. Maybe he doesn't want to take it, and he does choose to counter it using a TCG, knowing that if we do go ahead and keep swinging, we're going to just rush him down. So we play the Queen, neg a Don, draw 2 cards, and then going to go ahead and trash one. What are we going to go ahead and trash though? We go ahead and trash. It looks like we're just debating right now. We go ahead and trash a Zoro. Okay, interesting choice to trash on my end. Maybe we have another Zoro, or maybe we just want to, you know, make sure we keep the other cards in our hand. Maybe the other cards are just better. So we go ahead and neg free, play a Suchi and Penguin, and get 2 Don back as well. That's also something really good about this deck as well, guys. It has a few cards in the deck that just constantly refresh Don. So it's just like, even though you're negging your Don, you're constantly going to stay around that 3 to 4 to 5 range. But the Sakazuki is dropped on the Smoker board. He goes ahead and swings 5 into life, and he did get rid of my Queen. Sadly, every turn he's just had his good value by removing 3 characters from me, which isn't great on my end. Like, we don't want to be losing these characters. But we're going to swing 5 into life with the Suchi and Penguin. He does choose to go ahead and take that. Will we go ahead and play something else now? It looks like I'm just debating what I want to play. Maybe use the Don. We're going to swing 5 into life again. He goes ahead and 1k counters it. We play another Queen. That's pretty good. Drawing 2 and then going ahead and trashing another card. Queen seems to be a very good card this format, and after testing it, I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm not too sure if I'm still going to play it going into OP05, but it's kind of interesting. And we go ahead and discard a Brook off that as well. Okay, Brook is a decent card in this deck as well, guys. I feel like it's a bit underwhelming at times because you do lose out a lot with the Brook, where it has to go ahead and wait a turn to be able to swing. It's very easy to remove, but there's a card that actually works very well when it does what it does, right? So he's going to go ahead and play the Branu, get rid of a Garp and something else to add the Tashigi, and then he's going to go ahead and play his 5-drop Garp, and he's going to use it to kill the Queen by decreasing it with the Smoker leader. That's very unfortunate, but he goes in and swings into Suchi and Penguin. I discard an ulti and a page 1. He swings 7 into the Suchi and Penguin, and, or was that? No, he swings 6 into the Suchi and Penguin and with the leader, and we did counter with the Otama. That very beautiful participation Otama from the regional the other week, guys. I'm really happy to actually have a playset of those and to be using them in this deck. So we're going to go ahead and rest 4 here. We're going to play the Law, which is going to decrease the Sakazuki. Alright. And then what we're going to do next? Are we going to go ahead and play something else? We have enough Don to go ahead and play around with. We have 2 Don. Oh, we're going to use 1 to Gordon, and Gordon the Garp. Okay, interesting. Then what are we going to do? Where are we going to go from here? Like, we've still got the ability to swing with our leader in the Suchi and Penguin. We're going to neg free Don to go ahead and decrease the Sakazuki again, putting it on 3k, and putting that Garp to the bottom of the deck. So we swing 6 into the Sakazuki, then we swing 5 into life. He does go ahead and take it, and then pass turn. So, pretty good board state right now for us. We got 3 5k characters, 3 swings into life at least next turn, including the leader swing. Like, it's an interesting board state. So he's going to play the Branu here. What is Branu going to go ahead and grab? Like, he's got options to grab, but we are on low cards in hand as well, guys, while he does have a decent number in hand. So he's going to swing 5 into the Sachian Penguin. We just let it die. We're like, we've had enough. It doesn't need to stay on the board anymore. He goes ahead and plays that Kuzan, the 4-drop. Okay. And then he's got 4 Don left. And he's going to rest 4 more to play another Kuzan, getting those free draws. Like, Kuzan is absolutely insane. Just being a card that can swing neg 4 and then also on play draw a card, it's basically free advantage. So he's going to go ahead and swing 5. We're going to go ahead and swing another 5. He did counter the first one. Will he counter the second one? Probably, right? Like, there's no real reason not to counter it. So, will he go ahead and do that? He does choose to counter it, discarding a Sabo. We're then going to rest free to play that Rush Zoro there. Very nice. Discarding a Tashigi. And let's see where this is going to go. We're going to swing 7 next, trying to get his life down a bit. He does go ahead and take that. Then we neg 3 Don, getting rid of a Branu. And it doesn't look like we're playing anything, but we do play that blocker Law. That's going to be very nice, meaning that we have the blocker on board to protect ourselves a bit. And we can also protect some of our other characters or have it as a swing on the following turn. That's one of the good things about Blocker Law. If your opponent has a lot of cards in hand, it's going to go ahead and trash 2, which is just absolutely insane. And if your opponent... Well, if you want to use it as a swing, you can. If you want to protect something else, you can. Like, it's a very good versatile card. Being a blocker, a swing, and also just being able to trash 2 if your opponent has 7 in hand. It's a very, very strong card. So what is Smoker going to do here? He's got multiple swings, 10 Don access. He's going to go ahead and play a Sakazuki there, trashing a Sabo to get rid of the blocker Law, swinging into a Law, okay, getting rid of the, trying to kill that, swing 5 again into life this time, which we do choose to take, okay. And we do still have some swings going. So we've still got a decent board. He's got the ability to swing with the 5-drop Kuzan into a character and also swing into... He could probably clear my whole board. We've only got 2 cards in hand. Okay, so where is this going to go then? Is he going to go ahead and try and swing into my characters? Is he going to go into life? Like, realistically, because he has decreased one of these laws, he could go ahead and try to swing double 7s into life to try and just win, but he just chooses to swing into the Zoro, and then he swings into the Law as well, and he does get rid of both of those. Alright, so we're on 4 Dom. He's got no blockers, 2 cards in hand. So realistically, my only play here, yeah, is to go 7 and then 7 again. So double 7s here. He does counter out of the second 7 though. So that's very unfortunate. Like, I don't think we can win this game, but we are going to go ahead and neg 3 Don, play an Uta, and we have 2 cards in hand with 1 life left, which isn't bad, and we did get rid of that Branu at the same time. So we've taken away one of his swings, but he does have 5 swings. We've got the Uta, which is nice because that is technically a double block here, but he does get a Sakazuki. That is unfortunate because that's going to get rid of the Uta, and that's probably where the game ends there. Swinging 7 into life, we do take it, and then swing 7, and I reveal a Sachian Penguin with a Zoro, and then he swings with the Kuzan for game. So that was the game there, guys. Like, honestly, that was a pretty close game. I'm not going to lie. I think I was in a very, very bad position. I couldn't really probably pull it through. If my opponent didn't have any cards in hand to trash, we would have probably been able to take it. But I think him having the Sakazukis and also just the double Kuzan was very, very unfortunate for us at the end there. But guys, nonetheless, that was a fun game to play and watch. Hopefully you did enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Absolute Duelist signing out. Later all.